Hello and welcome to the 10th anniversary edition of Safari Duo. We have lined up today exciting events of astronomical proportions, mammoth information banks that we've tapped into and you're going to love and enjoy. Join us on the journey through space and time. The last 3,000 years, history books have been wrong. Our scientists have been working day and night, pulling Christmas shifts, birthday shifts, every shift you could think of to get this information to you, the viewer. During some of our researches, we found messages also written in what seemingly pure crystals in the ground that are coming up. And we're talking about quartz crystals here, like they hold memories. There's a whole bunch of testing we've been doing there. Well, we're actually writing a textbook. Anyways, we got it all done pretty much. And now rocks have many uses, many styles, many different shapes. Some you might want to go the other way a little. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you just both fell. They thrive on planet Earth. People take them for granted, but we study them and we find messages. And my colleague and I, we were using our special instruments and dissecting rocks, came up with some very staggering results. Pebbles. Insignificant? I don't think so. Take for instance this burrow on this 3,000-year-old cedar. As you can see, it's a clearly modified tree. You can see where the rock actually entered, right up at the top here, and got basically like impregnated in this sack of congelated wood by pebbles in the wind. I can do this. I'm a documentary host. I am a documentary host. Rocks in space. $35,000-year-old dropstones from Glaciers, 35,000 years old. Before our ancient relatives, the trees, it was only ice and dropstones. Dropstones, sometimes weighing over 35,000 pounds. Eventually, from solar energy heating some of the darker colored rocks, it accelerates the melt process involved with these stones eventually dropping to the ground due to gravity. And also the sun, our distant yet close celestial mother. Dropstones are all over the planet. Mainstream archaeology tells us that the pyramids were formed in Egypt. Our scientists and authors believe that it's a different story. Silence. Only a forest ancient like this one can bring. It's times like these. Time just stops. And we're left just to ponder what quartz has to do with watches. How? How does a rock keep time? What is time? They say it's not a real thing yet. if we as humans are ever to advance, we need to see the full picture and start looking not with our eyes, but with our minds. Windstorms, pushing trees over, create new dens for rocks where you can find all sorts of different varieties. The fallen tree is also a mini biodiverse planet for the future of the forest to cling to. Also responsible for what we're seeing here is a towering cumulus clouds full of electricity and storming, raging with dust and water. Of course, can't forget the water clinging to the dust though. That's anyhow struck this tree down and made it a home for all these beautiful little trees to feast on their parent. It's rather morbid if you think about it, that they're just feasting on each other in here. And if we were a lot bigger, we could actually see it happen. It's a good thing that humans are the size they are as compared to the cosmos, or else things would get really, really scary and disturbing. Out of here, man. We got chased out of here. I mean, by these guys, man. They're fucking, holy fuck, they're coming after us. Okay, let's get the fuck. All right, so we'll go off to another destination here and cover the rest of our documentary.
Action.
Because science always, science, right? So, things have an end. Here we are at the end of the documentary. With all that information floating around in our headpieces and swimming around into new little hole things that receptors recept to. And anyways, I'm Doug Rogers. Hope you enjoyed the show. Great night. Good night. Super hungry. Fallen from the great sky above, passing through the troposphere, the stratosphere, unlike those pussy glaciers,